Hi everyone, this is Mr. Fusion Designs and welcome to our channel. Today I'm really excited to bring you the 2-in-1 remote control with USB-C power mod from the governor, Mike Lane. So this is the power mod. You can see it says 1/8 scale Ghostbusters Ecto 1 unique chip code. So if you scan that, it takes you to the instructions as well. You have some more there, and you get a few cables with this. So these are the cables, all that we need to connect our boards up, and I'm not sure if this is extra or this comes in. Mike has kindly sent me over this kit to install and review. This is our PCB board and this amazing remote control. So that's the power mod. Now, as you can see, I've taped mine up. There's cables sticking out. I have taken mine apart, and with that I have purchased this from Amazon. It is quite light, really. It's one of those RC holders that you put your RC card on so you could pull it, so you could start it up. And that's how, in the first place, I actually took away the body from the floor. So I recommend getting something like this or something similar. This is not that strong. I recommend maybe 2. I'm going to show you how I use mine. So you could put one there and another one perhaps around this area, and that will support the vehicle when turning over. Why I'm saying I don't need it right now, because I did take mine apart. I had a lot of repairs to do, and I wouldn't be able to do it without the Test Circuit Pro that Mike Lane does. I really highly recommend it. It tested all the lights, everything that needs to be tested. The code-free lights that has motors in it, where it shows motor tester. It done everything. So I know most of everything that I've repaired is working, and hopefully at the end of this everything should be all done, because we have to stick the power mod in and make sure everything is running as correctly. So there was a lot of repairs done. I'm gonna show you the state of this. This is my previous roof, and you can see the bits that I need to screw back on. And I've done, well, I tried to do a modification. I filled in mines, and I spilled resin all over my roof and completely ruined it. So I had to remove the roof and replace it with a brand new one. So pretend this is all yours. It's all screwed down, and you have to remove parts now. So with that, I'm going to hopefully tell you which parts need to be removed so you can easily take away the body. So you would imagine you have your brackets there, your code free. These are AP screws, so you would remove 2 AP screws, and then it will slowly be removed. So remove the cables, and I recommend, so get yourself a bag. I've marked mine's front siren lights. I should have put front code free lights, and you can see I put the screws in the bag as well, AP screws. So just pop that in the bag, and that way you know that's the front one, just to keep things in order. And then we have, let me just move this forward. Again, the AP screws will be holding this down, and that will just pop off. And this is the rear bag, and this is with the N cable that connects both of them into this connection, which should be N as well. It is. So put that in a bag as well. Now you can see my roof rack is modified. It has a lot of things done. It will be all cleaned up, but try and not pay attention to. Yours will be very similar, but not as this. So here you have VM screws. Unscrew the VM screws, and this should pop off, making sure you unplug, I believe it was K and what else was there? J. So you will unplug those. Now you can see mine's has been modified. Yours will have the police roof lights on, and those are stationary because we would have to screw them on. I've modified mine to go from under, and I will plug on the lights, but try not pay attention to how that's looking. Yours will have the lights on. Now this comes to the part that we need to turn our vehicle over. Now, like I said, I've purchased this from Amazon. I think it was like 10 or 11 pounds. It's the RC holder, so that will go there. Probably I will suggest a bit more padding to go on that, so hopefully I won't damage mine as I turn this over. So let's just get this ready. So try and make it as close as possible. That's there, and try put it at the middle-ish where you're gonna turn it over. I recommend another one here because you can actually raise these. It does raise and lower. They're not very strong, to tell you the truth. It is a very light metal, but it did hold up. So I'm not recommending this specific one. There might be a better, more heavier duty one, but this one was as it is. Okay, goodness me, I'm a bit nervous. Let's try and do this now. So making sure everything is out. Your gurneys are out, your proton packs, everything's out. Take down your bonnet hood, take down the rear door, just in case it flies open. And let's try and see. It is very heavy. I recommend 2 people to help you with this. I should have got my wife to help me, but okay, let's give this a shot. Woo! It's not easy. I'm trying to position this to a bit. Take your time. Put your hand. You can see my hand here. I'm trying to film this at the same time. Trying to turn this is not easy. I've already taken mine apart, but this is just on purpose to show you guys how it can be done. So slowly, trying to not catch anything, and there we go. It is on. So as you can see, it has been flipped. So it can be done. You can see it is flipped. Now with that, I recommend, if it is flipped like that on yours, get some cushions and just pop them insert them, let's say in the front or the back, making sure that it is well supported. And now we need to remove some screws. At the rear, just here, there is 2 screws, AAM screws, and I recommend getting some small bags, mark them down, and put the 2 AAM screws into that. And then we need to get 6 ZM screws, and let me just go to the other camera, and those are, let me just make sure, so it will be, this one will be ZM, and these 2, and then these 2, so there is 6 ZM screws. I have removed all my screws from the body. As you can see, I have taken it apart because I had to do a lot of modifications. And yeah, you will see that's another story. We'll put that into at the end of the video. Hopefully you'll see a modified gas tank. So now that we have removed all screws, can't believe I've done that just to show you guys. And you have to excuse me, I did have a very bad cold and cough, and you could hear my voice is a bit groggy. That's really one of the reasons why this video has been held up. Now the task of flipping it back over, and yeah, so let's get this flipped back over. So make sure your lights are not caught, and hopefully I don't knock my cameras this time, and just hold that. It's definitely recommended. Goodness me, I have not experienced a model as heavy as this in my whole time of building. So it's just very carefully, slowly resting it and flipping it towards yourself. Oh my goodness, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Oh. Wow. Okay, let me catch my breath. Okay, so at this point, I forgot to say, tape down your lights as well. You probably will have a ladder there if you completed your vehicle. Remove the ladder. Sorry, I'm catching my breath. Remove the ladder. Remove, if you like, remove the whole section really. That way you know you won't knock anything in. Nothing will be damaged. So you can see everything's still intact. Now, open your doors. I have removed mine already. The side seals, and let's just try get one. These. I had the screws, but also, if I remember, there was adhesive with it, or I can't remember if I put adhesive on it, and it was quite difficult to remove. And I removed mine. I'm not sure if you'll be able to remove it without it, or to leave it, but I did remove mine. I put a hair dryer, heated it up, and slowly lifted those side kickers or seals. So open up our doors and remove all of those. Everything is empty. So now is where we should be able to lift this. So I'm just going to make a little bit of room here so you can move our body over that side. So slowly lift it, and you can see it does lift. Ugh, it's so heavy, it's unbelievably heavy. And there we go. But between then, you have your you have your cables. Let me just remove mine here because it's too heavy to hold. So you had your cables, and this is where you would have perhaps turned it towards the side, put your cushion down. I should have done that really, but I've already done it. So turn it to not this side, flip it this side, and then perhaps once you have slightly removed the body, then you'll be able to access the cables. You can see these cables and start unplugging them all. Okay, so let's try and make a bit of room here for now. Let me just remove this. If you would like, you don't need to do this. This is just so I can make it easier for you to understand what we're doing. And I'm going to remove my body. Now this was my mat from part work, upgrades. Bring back our floor pan and interior, which is looking amazing. You can see a lot of modifications on mine. You could see I've done a lot, but yours might be looking like this, it might not be. So also I forgot to mention, you can see it was these two clips underneath the vehicle that you need to remove, 2 EM screws, and those come off. I believe you need to remove those so the car can be lifted, so please don't forget to do that. Now, while we have it at this stage, I'm not sure how long this video is gonna go. It might go on for quite a long time, it might not. So flip it over, and you will need to remove some more screws. So these will be JP screws, and there's quite a lot of them. So there is 1, 2, 3. I'm just looking exactly. 3, 4, and there was, I believe, some more. Just where are they? There could be a bit more. Ah, there they are. There is 2 more just here, 2 more just there, and then 2 more at the rear. So those are the JP screws you will need to remove, and that's when our floor pan will be loose. There's some extra cables on mine, so don't pay attention to that. Yours will be just this loom and this loom. That's how yours would be looking. So these 2 cables. I have modifications on mine. I have my own strobe light kit, but the good thing is Mike Lane has now done a strobe light upgrade. So please go to his website and place your order for the strobe lights. So I have already removed mine, and there is the steering wheel that you have to remove the cover, and behind that there's a DM screw. Just unscrew that and remove the steering wheel and the column away, and that's where we can then access the underneath wiring. But please remember to remove all cables, and now we'll be able to lift up our floor to reveal the cabling. So just take your time, and this should lift away. There we go. So, like I said, this, so you don't get confused, this one is for my, I have a headlight, a police side light on the wing. This is that cable, and then this cable here runs, where are we? It's this one. I have a 9-volt converter, so it just converts it from 9 volts into 5 volts or 6 volts, whatever I need it to go. And that's these two cables, so you don't need to pay attention to that. That's not going to be like yours. Yours will be this loom, so this loom and this loom. Okay, I've already removed our switch. We will not be requiring this anymore. You can remove it or leave it on. And our battery box has been removed. And you know what, let's remove this for now. And that's how we get to this stage. So now the exciting part will be in the next video, and that will be installing a Mike Lane Ecto-1 power mod. So as you can see, we have come to this stage, and it wasn't easy, but if you can do us a massive favor, if you can hit that subscribe button and thumbs up, that would be helping our channel tremendously. Thanks a lot for watching, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.